The Cooperstown Dreams Park experience probably will be the highlight of my coaching youth baseball. I mean, I can't imagine a better setting. It was perfect. I'm so lucky to be able to experience it with the 12-year-old kids and their families, but mainly with the kids. I mean, we got to stay in the barracks, in the camaraderie and the friendships that they developed and strengthened, and it was a dream come true as far as playing in a youth baseball tournament.
Life is a ball game being played each day. Life is a ball game everybody can play. Yes, you know Jesus standing at the home plate. He's waiting for you there. You know life is a ball game, but you've got to play it fair. The first place is
You're first in line.
That's right, we're here. Hopefully that's an omen. We're gonna be first in this tournament. At least that's what we're gonna try to do. Go Vipers. So we were the very first car that got to go in out of the 64 teams, and you know, because we have to go get in the barracks, which was the only time the parents could come in and situate their kids, and once that was done, they were gone. They couldn't come into that part of the complex at all, which was great.
Well, putting on a bed sheet, you get one corner done, and you go down to the other end and try to put another corner down, and I tell you, these moms have that down pat. I would have still been there, but Wednesday night trying to figure out how to put my bed sheet over my bed, but thank goodness they were there to give us a hand, and we all had a good time.
What I thought was really great was the 64 teams just milling around your barracks and just coming around and trading the pins, which was fantastic. Every kid on our team got 50 pins. We had a really cool Viper pin, and you're trading and negotiating with the other kids from the other states and other parts of the country.
Okay, ready? Here we go. On two, guys. 1 and 2. Okay, let me make sure everybody's got their eyes open. This is the 11th week of the last week of 2002, and what we do here is photograph every player that comes to the park. We make them a set of trader cards. They each get a set of 4 trader cards. We also photograph the team, and we do that in the studio indoors under some controlled lighting, and those are put on display, and those will be filed away, archived on CD for placement into the Hall of Fame.
Basically, every kid that goes through there and plays is going to be, they're going to have their name up in this Hall of Fame. I mean, this is a place where when our kids become parents, you know, they can bring their kids back and say, hey, look, this is a ball I signed, or this is, you know, I'm in this Youth Baseball Hall of Fame.
As I do every week, I ask the players, this week, play for your team, play for yourself, but most of all, play for your coaches. They're the ones that you were...
Lou Persetti, the guy that came up with this idea for Cooperstown Dreams Park and the guy that runs it, he built these fields, and, you know, with the expectation that he's going to get so many teams in a week, and these kids are going to experience baseball in its greatest form. As a coach, he made you feel great because his message was, hey, you're not playing for your mother or father, you're not playing for yourself. You're here to play for the coaches. The guys who are out there teaching you guys, taking time off of work, really putting in the hours, and in our case, for nothing. I mean, we do it for the love of the game. Bill, Barkley, Tim Hawthorne, and I mean, we're out there for the kids. And for Lou, you know, to express that message, why you're playing for your coaches, it means a lot. I mean, I've never heard anybody express something that way. And it really started off the week great.
From Lake Oswego, Oregon. California, the North Valley Vipers.
Opening ceremony was awesome. It all revolved around field number 3, which was the one field they don't play on until the championship game, and they have bleacher seating around the outfield. So you're walking in to this field, and it's like a mini stadium, and you got all the parents. You know, there's probably 2,000 people just surrounding this field. And as we're walking with the other 64 teams, you got these parachuters coming down. It's just exciting stuff, you know. I mean, great way to start it. Our lineup, batting leadoff for us, is Dylan Jones. Very good defensive outfielder. In the future, I see him playing second base and shortstop. I think he has the ability to get there. Batting second for us is Travis Forbes. Travis, tremendous hitter. Probably the best defensive player on the team. Batting third for us is Matt Sisto. Great presence on this kid. He's probably 5'10", 165 pounds. The best catcher I've ever seen. Batting fourth is Jamie Wharton. I'd say Jamie's the best all-around player on the team. He's our go-to guy as a pitcher and hitter, and a very nice kid. Batting fifth is Kevin Biederman. Kevin, I would say, is the best pitcher on the team. Pinpoint control, can throw his off-speed pitch for strikes anytime in the count. It's just great to call pitches for. Batting sixth usually is Ryan Hawthorne. Very talented left-handed pitcher and hitter. Extremely competitive kid. Batting seventh, Brandon Kitching. Center fielder, probably our best outfielder. Tremendous pop in his bat for a small kid. I've seen him hit balls 230, 240 feet. Batting eighth, Robert Montenegro. Outstanding third baseman. I mean, I call him the little mini Brooks Robinson. Very accurate arm and does a great job pitching for us when we need him. Batting ninth is Tyler Barkley. Of all the kids, I'd say Tyler's gotten the most out of his ability. It's just a pest to the other team, just constantly coming up with big plays and big hits, and plays with a lot of heart. Batting 10th is Lucas Harris, and Luke's one of our most versatile players, can play anywhere in the infield, anywhere in the outfield, and does a great job hitting. Batting 11th is Garrett Hovatter. He's a new addition from Mid-Valley. Very impressed with his hitting, very selective, and just a great swing. He's a real nice, funny kid who's just fit in like he's been with this team for 4 or 5 years. That's the lineup. We go into our first game, we're playing Northern Illinois Rebels. And our kids are juiced, and man, you couldn't ask for a better first game. I mean, we're just pounding the ball, pitching, defense, we just smoked them, 40-0. And we scored 40 runs in 4 innings. So we were rolling. And we get back to the barracks, and it sent shockwaves through that little community around the barracks, man. That must be a typo. Hey, we won 40-0. So right off the bat, man, people knew who we were. And then in our second game, we played the Mountville Indians from Pennsylvania, and we ran into a pretty good team and some good pitching. Kevin Biederman and Matt Sisto pitched 3 innings each and shut him out, and we scratched 3 runs and beat them. Hey, a whole different ball game, but you know what? That's good for us. Kevin and Matt, great job pitching, man. That's good job, guys. Very good job. Hey, that sun made it really tough to hit. I don't know how you guys even got the bat on the ball the last couple innings. That was nasty stuff. But hey, going from a game 40-0 to a 3-0 game, I'm very proud of you, man. You did a great job. The barracks ran a lot smoother than I would have envisioned. Great thing was at night before we went to bed. I mean, they got up and, man, they wanted to start telling jokes, and, you know, the little farts come out and they're laughing, and I mean, just being kids, just being 12-year-old, we weren't going to stop them. I mean, actually, we joined in on the fun, man. We just had a ball.
Night times were always an experience. Thank goodness we didn't have this camera rolling at some of the nighttime experiences. I think the parents would be a little bit shocked. I still am shocked. But the fun they had, it's amazing how much energy they could have with just 6 hours sleep continuous, but they did, and that was a highlight for them.
I've never seen so many blues in one place in my life.
Boy, took a gun, you clean this up.
All the blues here are volunteers. They come at their own expenses. They take a week off, and they come here to enjoy a good game of ball. We, as umpires, are just like the kids. We enjoy what they enjoy. If they're enjoying, we're enjoying. If something happens that's wrong or we make a bad play, we'll cry just like them. We'll feel bad. But it's mostly about the kids.
The other special thing is you have meals together as a team. You know, you have set breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and so we're all lining up with 64 other teams, you know, and getting our grub and sitting down, and the meals were great, fantastic. Yeah, our third game, we played the Southwall Clippers from New Jersey, and I had actually gone and watched them play a little bit, scouted them a bit, and they looked like a pretty good team. I thought, you know, this is going to be a game here. You know, at the beginning it was a very tight ball game, and then Matt Sisto came up with the bases loaded and hit a grand slam. And anytime something like that happens, it kind of relieves a lot of the pressure, and our team got on a roll. And Jamie Wharton came up and hit a home run, and we ended up winning the game 13-1. The only drawback was we allowed the first run of the tournament for our team, and that was kind of a bummer, but you know, 1 run ain't too bad in 3 games. We're going to the Hall of Fame. It's going to be beautiful. Never seen it before.
You have to wear your jerseys. That's where jerseys. You have to wear the jerseys to the Hall of Fame.
It's going to be a great experience, guys.
All aboard!
You're not fighting it. Wait, James.
So we jump on this old train, you know, really, just, I don't know when the train was built, just, it seemed like you were back in the old days. And they had candy and sodas, and, you know, the kids were walking up and down the train, and I was very happy that we did it. That's part of the experience you go through. You know, if you can do something as a team, whether it be a meal or jumping on a train or playing cards, it's all part of the experience that Lou envisioned when he built this place. You know, just riding on the train through just this dense forest, greenery, trees, marsh, pond, it was awesome, man. And, you know, it made it feel like maybe we were back in time, and maybe we were some of these old-time players driving a train to the next city, next town, and
Cooperstown, next stop! Cooperstown, next stop!
I thought it was neat. I thought it was special. Well, Cooperstown's where baseball was invented. I mean, this is where the Baseball National Hall of Fame is. What I love about Cooperstown is you drive into town and it's a one streetlight town. A really quaint, just a perfect setting for the Hall of Fame. We were all kind of on our own. Ted Williams. Greatest hitter of all time, guys.
Look at the travelers.
It's cool.
Oh, this is great. Hank Aaron, it's just great. Oh, need the chills.
Amazing stuff. Too bad we don't have more days to stay in here and look at all.
It takes your breath away, you know. And to see everybody experience it, that's part of the whole thing, man. This Lou Persetti, it's perfect, man. You go there and he knows, man, you're gonna become closer to the game, you're gonna have a deeper appreciation. In our fourth game, we played the Herondale Hurricanes from Maryland, and Travis Forbes and Ryan Hawthorne combined for 10 strikeouts in the game, and we ended up winning the game 18-0. Obviously, the kids got on a roll with the bats, and so now we're obviously on a roll. You know, we're 4-0, we've given up 1 run, and life is good.
Yeah!
I know the games haven't been really tough. That one team was pretty good, but as of now, you guys are the #1 seeded team, and I think we should make it our goal to be that after 7 games. Good job, man. Our 5th game was the most exciting game we played in the entire tournament. We played Terryville Thunder from New York. After 6 innings, the game was tied 2-2. In the 10th inning, they come up and they score a run. So now we're down 3-2, and we're facing not only we've given up 3 runs, but we're facing a loss, you know, and we're going to move down probably 20, 25 seedings, you know, in the tournament. So then we come up in the bottom of the 10th inning, there it is, and we get a rally going, and we get things happening, and we score a run to tie it. Okay, so now it's 3-3, 2 outs, and Robert Montenegro, who hadn't played the whole game, I put him in to pinch hit, and he comes up. There it is.
Thank you, guys.
That's a great job.
Enjoyed it. Enjoyed it. You guys did great. Did great.
Great job.
What'd you tell those boys, Blue?
I told them they showed a lot of respect for the game. I showed them they played really hard and they were credit to their coaches and what they've been taught.
That was a great game. Line drives all over the place, great plays by both teams, and they took the lead at the end and you came back, and that's a great sign. You need to have that going into the elimination round.
Right now we're doing about 20,000 photos a week, and we see a lot of different personalities down in the retail area. We've had people crying when they pick their pictures up, you know, so you feel good when you see that. If you think about the last few years, there's a lot of photos of ours that are hanging on the walls, and it's a touching thing, you know, to know that.
Oh, it's great. It's great. Just what I wanted. Yeah, exactly. Perfect. Thank you very much.
Sign for it right
I sure can.
First round of the playoffs. We get into that game, and Jamie Wharton's pitching for us, and it's just a total pitcher's duel. I mean, I think after 4 innings, it's 0-0. Jamie's striking kids out, they're striking kids out, and sure enough, and they brought that big kid in that I feared, and he comes in and he's just throwing gas, you know, and he's striking out pretty much 2 out of every 3 batters that we're, you know, putting at the plate. And our only run was scored when Travis Forbes got a base hit to right field, got to second base on an error, stole third, get a good secondary. They're not holding you right here. That's a balk. Balk, there you go home. That was the only run we scored in that game. Yeah, attaboy, James. This is a great game Jamie's pitching, man. He's sucking it up, man. Top of the 6th inning, keep it away. They got guys on 1st and 3rd. We have a play, when there's 1st and 3rd, it's either 128, 2 something, or 3 something. Anything that starts with a 2, you throw the ball right back to the pitcher and you see if the guy on 3rd is going to bite and make a move for home. You can throw to 3rd and get the out. Call 220.
220! 220! 220, Tyler, 220!
Kevin, hold them on. Or...
Hold him on. There he goes.
Yeah! Woo-hoo! Atta baby! Woo-hoo-hoo! Listen up. First of all, Jamie Wharton just pitched a big-time, huge game, and that was awesome. Great job, James. Travis, you've been struggling, but you came through with a huge hit today, buddy. Great job, man. Great defense. That play to end the game. Bobby, great tag. Outstanding. In our 2nd playoff game, we wake up, and it's raining, and we're all thinking, you know, if we were in California, we wouldn't be playing these games. I mean, it wasn't pouring rain, but it was a steady rain. And we come out, and the field's really wet, you know, and I have Kevin Biederman starting at pitcher. And I'll tell you what, we won the game 2-0. Kevin Biederman did one heck of a job because he was pitching with an extremely wet baseball. The huge play in the last inning, the other team gets the bases loaded, but sure enough, line drive, hit to left center. Just won 2 games back-to-back with just awesome baseball. That's as big of a catch I've seen, man. That was big. Not only a great catch, but the situation. He doesn't make that catch, we probably lose that ball game. Way to go, Brandon. Love you, man. Then we go up against the West Coast Rebels. We go 3,000 miles to play in a tournament in New York, and we're playing a team that's 20 minutes from us in California. And we get into the game. They were a very hot-hitting team. and we just came up short. They beat us 7-0, and it was over for us. But, you know, you guys had a good run. Played some tough ball games. We won most of them. We ran into a team. I've never seen those kids swing the bat like that. They keep your heads up. I know you want to keep playing. Everybody wants to get to the championship game. Outstanding. Matt, you did a good job on the hill, man. Just got a couple pitches up ahead. We ran into a hot-hitting team, man. It was a great team effort. You know, you get in a lot of tournaments, you might have 1 or 2 guys carry the team. In this case, not at all. It was definitely 11 kids who played their part and basically put us, if you do the runs allowed, we came in 5th place out of 64 teams, which was great. Closing ceremonies was, you know, another special part of the tournament. All the teams, all 64 teams paraded, and each kid was individually announced by their coach, and they got these really cool class-style rings that they got to wear. The guy that handed out the rings was Lou Persetti. The guy that came up with Cooperstown Dreams Park. He individually handed the rings to the kids. The championship game was against the West Coast Rebels and Cooper City, Florida, and they beat Cooper City, Florida 5-2 to win the national championship for Cooperstown Dreams Parks.
And guys, like I said before on Saturday, just remember, when you were 5 years old till you're 12 years old, it was your coaches that taught you this game.
Yeah.
And I asked you guys to play this game for yourselves and the coaches this week, right? And obviously you did.
Lou has built the Field of Dreams. What he has built is for a place for kids to achieve lifetime experiences and play in a complex that is just second to none, really. So he's created a lot of lifetime experiences for a lot of young kids.
He's thinking of the kids all the time. Some people say he never smiles, but inside I think he's pretty happy that it turned out the way it did. I mean, you know.
I mean, he actually did. Look what he did here. Look at this.
Well, this Lou guy, I can't tell you how envious I am of the guy, man. It's just perfect. It's just the perfect baseball setting, place to play.
This is it. See you next June.
I'm sure any kid would love to be here. This is almost like heaven.
And I will always, always remember this.
This was still extra special for them, you know, and I think they knew it. You could tell by the focus they had in the games. They were treated like little major leaguers, you know, and I think they felt it. As coaches and as all the parents, we've created something for our kids to be a part of and to give them that opportunity, which a lot of kids don't have. And, you know, we gave them something, and ourselves, something that, you know, we'll cherish for the rest of our lives.